I know better than to ask about how you're going to manage the room.
What you're going to ask?
No, I'm not. Is this the deepest one you think you've ever had?
Yeah, from top to bottom. Yep.
So that part has to be exciting for you to figure out how to manage it. Like, I don't know how you're going to do it, but like to think about how to use 5 guys. Is that daunting or is it exciting?
Oh, it's exciting. I mean, it's great to have depth. Everybody wants depth. Everybody talks about having depth. Thank you. I appreciate it. How that gets dispersed and all that, we'll figure that out as we go.
Right.
We'll figure that out as we go. And but it's good to have depth, and it's good to have guys, and it's good to have good players and proven players. And again, how we manage it and how we get guys on the field, that'll play itself out.
Is there any part of you that in this like portal and NIL that were surprised and May that kept all 5?
Some people may say yes. To some regard, I could probably say yeah. But I also think it comes back to the locker room. It comes back to the brotherhood. It comes back to the love of one another that they have. And I know it may sound like a cliche, but it's real. Why you say it's real? Because they're all still here. And it has nothing to do with Tony Alford and the coach. It has everything to do with the love of one another in that room. And I know we talk about that a lot, the brotherhood here, but it's real, and that's a testament to it. Because they all had opportunities to go do other things in other facets, but they all decided to stay and stay together as a unit and stay bonded. So it's a testament to the type of kids that are in that room, the type of kids we have in our locker room.
How much of it is also the fact that last year, by the end, you needed every guy in that room.
And that shows. That's right. And they see that. I don't have to say it. They know that everyone's going to have an opportunity. Now, the key component is your opportunity to come exactly when you want it. But if you just stay the course, and I think that's the main thing in life, if you just stay the course, you'll get what's coming your way. And the problem is everybody wants things that right now. They want instantaneous success. They want instantaneous whatever it is. And I think it's just a testament to say just keep grinding and keep playing and keep doing your job to the fullest and being the best version of yourself every day. And when your time comes, you'll be ready to go.
Tony, how is Trey? Trayvon was battling through that injury last year. It seemed like at times he might have been pressing a little bit, trying to do things. Do you have a conversation with him about making sure to?
He's fine. Trey's fine. We're not talking about last year. Trey's fine.
How does he look so far this year?
Great. First 3 days been good.
When you look at Trey this year, managing, like he said, the 5 guys in the room, but knowing what you have in Trey, does that go into the equation at all this fall of managing how much each of those 5 guys get, so you know that they're healthy heading into the season?
Oh, absolutely, but that's not just with him. That's everybody as far as pitch counts, if you will, like they do in baseball. It's pitch counts in practice. One that saves legs and body and the wear and tear on the body, but also gets other guys reps. So everyone's going to get theirs, and when you have enough guys that the depth we're talking about, and everyone needs reps, that's going to automatically take care of the pitch count, if you will. And so, but we're very cognizant of that and how much wear and tear they're taking on the body on camera.
Do you owe each of these guys an opportunity, or how do you look?
Do I owe?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, that's the question.
No, I don't.
I mean, like you just pointed out, 4 of these guys played a lot.
No, I don't think. I get your question, and I guess I'm pausing because I don't owe them anything.
No, that's why I
think
that
you get what you deserve.
Yeah.
You get what you earn, and they've earned, in my eyes, they've earned an opportunity to show themselves. They've earned an opportunity to get reps. It's not about owing anybody anything. They don't owe us. We don't owe them. It's all you get what you earn, and you earn it every single day by how you walk in this building, how you carry yourselves really outside the building as well. You earn it how you sit in meetings and how attentive you are in meetings, how intentional you are about every single rep, because every single rep matters. Rather it be a walkthrough rep, rather it be a rep in the meeting room, rather it be a game speed rep, rather it be a mental rep. Every single rep matters, and you earn those. And so that's where you get reps. You do well on rep 1, chances are you'll get a second or third rep. If you don't, then chances are you won't. But that's the life that we live in.
When you're in a game and you got Travion there and you got Maya in there and you've got Dallin and they're all healthy, Chip's there, Evan Pryor is back and stuff, what determines? Because I would think all these guys are putting in the work. I mean, based on
a lot of it's feel, a lot of it's packaging, as far as packaging, a lot of it's game situation. And some guys may be more adept at pass pro versus others, depending upon what we're doing in the game. It may be some guys may be better. Some will get caught in the situation you're in, and it's a tempo we can't get you out. So that's why you're trying to develop their whole skill set as complete players. But a lot of it's just feel the game and how it's going, and from there.
Well, if you hit the word packaging, in other words, do you intentionally though look for ways to get them all involved in some respect?
Absolutely.
Is that correct?
Absolutely, you do. So, but that's not just running backs; that's receivers. You try to put guys in position to set them up for success, and put them in situations where they're doing things that they're good at, and have had success doing to help the team.
What's the best trade?
It's only been like a few days out here, but you mentioned Trey's look good. What's he showing you that makes it
It's
encouraging?
just his energy level, and you can see his speed and his burst is back and his change of direction, and so he's looked really good the past 3 days. But again, 2 of those days are in shorts, so for a running back playing around in shorts is.
What do you want to see when you progress the pass from him?
It's just the finishing runs, the physicality, some of that coming back, and but that'll all come. That's just playing ball, so he knows what we're looking for.
For all 5 of those guys, what would you say their best traits are?
Excuse me?
Each of those 5, what's their best traits?
I don't even get into that. They know what they are. We've talked about it. They know what they are.
With Trey, you're talking about getting him back involved, and he looks really good. He was really excited to get back on the field in the
We're
spring.
excited to get him back.
Yeah, almost pushing to get there when it wasn't maybe as clear. He wanted to be on the field. How do you make sure that now that he is back, he's not trying to do too much, just overexcite that?
Yeah, just let him play. And again, if we get back to that pitch count again, you're not going to try to reel a guy back and say, well, don't finish a run, because that's not what we do. That is a 4 to 6 A to B. We're going to go finish plays, finish runs, and then when we feel like he's had enough, a particular rep or a particular set, then we pull him out. It's like anybody else.
That competition that's created during that, how are you seeing that pay off?
It makes everybody better, right? Competition makes everybody better. Because if you don't do the job, the next guy coming in is very, very, very capable of doing the job. And again, those reps matter. And what you put on tape is what it is. So if you're making mistakes and you're not doing well, and the next guy is, well, then there's your opportunities.
How was Evan Pryor looking right now?
Been great coming back, and you got to get him back in, and don't just completely throw him into the wolves, if you will, right away. So there's going to be a transitional period of building him back into it, which has been good, and he's chomping at the bit to continue to go and get more reps, and kind of peeling that back a little bit, saying, okay, you're going to get yours. We got to build it, not just all at once.
Is that like a stamina thing, or is it just?
No, they're just not putting too much on him right away, and just building. It's early in camp, but we got a lot of camps.
Physically, is he 100%?
Yeah,
do you feel like
he
right
is.
now? And when did that kind of show up in your eyes?
I'd probably say the middle of July. The middle of July, where you kind of felt like, okay, you can kind of see him coming back.
Is it fair to say y'all had some thoughts, some plans for him this time a year ago?
Absolutely.
And how did that, I don't know, in your mind, when you lose a guy like that, what for you as a coach, is it taking like a weapon off the table?
Well, yeah, it does, but injuries are part of the game. And here's what I tell my own sons this, you play this game long enough, you're 100% certain to get something hurt. Something's going to happen to you, right? And so it's taking a weapon off the field, so to speak, but again, that's part of it, and it wasn't. I felt way worse for him than I did us.
Yeah.
Worried about his mental state and where he's at emotionally, and so that was my biggest concern. Not the injury itself, because we'll fix the injury, but it was really more the mental capacity. Because these kids put their heart and soul into this thing, Tim, and this is a very, very, very important thing to them, and so you want to make sure that you're taking care of their mental state.
Were there moments?
He hasn't played football in 4 years. How is his mental?
Well, I think he's got to go out and do it. He ran a wheel route yesterday. It was the same play that he got hurt on. And so he runs it, he gets knocked down, he comes back, and he says, I'm good. And I said, what do you mean you're good? He goes, that was the same play I got hurt. And I said, yeah, I know. And it wasn't about catching it or not catching it. In his mind, it's like, okay, this is where I got hurt. I just did it and I'm good. So for him mentally, that helped validate, okay, man, I'm back. And so that was good for him. And just to keeping him engaged, just keeping him engaged with every single day when he knew he wasn't playing, but keeping him engaged in meetings, staying after him about everything else off the field as I would if you were in the room. So so we were very intentional about that. But so were the players who asked, why did he come back? Why did your room stay together? Because all the players were helpful in his time off, if you will, or time away, to keep him engaged and keep him fulfilled and keep him a part of things.
You've got this room of 5 guys. He's the one that's played the least, and he's in his 3rd year.
Yeah.
Like, that's a very unique room at this point. Like, what have you seen from Evan specifically? Just knowing that emotionally, mentally, he's there. Physically, it's easy.
His mental state when he's in those meetings, and he can answer and rip off the questions and the answers immediately, and that shows he stayed engaged. He's never bitched, he's never moaned, he's never had a cross eye or cross thing to say. He just keeps coming back saying, give me more, and so that's just a testament to who he is as a young man. And like I said, he's very valuable in a lot of different ways. Yeah.
Last question.
A little off topic. The NFL, you see what happened with Lamar Jackson in the NFL, the way that financially they're out there. What kind of stake you got on that?
I don't.
You don't? You're not touching that one?
I'm not touching that one.
Okay. All right.
I'm leaving that one alone. Anybody else?
Question. I just want to listen in on that one.
Thanks for the look.
Is there a mental hurdle for Travion to getting up his injury too, or is he?
No, I think he's good. Yeah,